Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin', a very exciting episode for me, Kellie Raspberry Evans, and my husband.
Hello, I'm Allen.
Allen Evans.
It's exciting for me, too.
I said it's and. I said it's for me and my husband.
Oh, okay. I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, as usual, because why?
Per usual?
Per usual.
I know, because you cranked up the Facebook Live again this week.
I
This
did.
was your idea, too.
It was, because it is a big announcement, and we're very excited. And, of course, I run the risk of you doing nothing but reading Facebook messages while we're doing the podcast.
We've got so much going on, podcast listeners.
So much.
We have a production board in front of us. We've got the Monday night game on to my right. I've got a laptop down here in case we need a music bed. We've got the Facebook Live being broadcast right here in front of us.
We've got a bottle of champagne.
We got a bottle of champagne. We got some bubbly. We got barefoot bubbly.
Yeah, I didn't break out the Dom.
We've got...
Because it's just you and me, and I know we're not going to finish it. And the Dom Perignon, while this is a very special, for us, occasion...
It's huge.
I just didn't think I should break out the Dom because we can't finish it.
No.
And we can do a couple glasses of bubbly and toss the rest.
No, we only break into the Dom for...
our wedding.
Wedding.
We'll probably do it on our anniversaries.
Anniversaries.
Our boss, me and George, who's so sweet, and he may or may not be listening to the podcast.
Amen.
But he keeps giving us bottles of Dom Perignon for Christmas.
Amen.
And I just was saving them because I never had a special occasion. And then finally I was like, our wedding better be special enough. So we opened one for that. And like I said, this would be a special one if it wasn't for the fact that it's, middle of the week and...
Yeah.
I got to get up in the morning.
I mean, is this...
Barefoot bubbly is pretty cheap. Let's just be honest.
Cheap stuff?
But it's not bad.
It's got words on there I can't pronounce.
Most awarded sparkling wine brand.
Well, no, I can pronounce that. It says...
which part do you not...
Brut, C-U-V-E...
Cuvée, I guess? I don't know.
Where I come from, that's Cuvée.
So are we going to do the announcement now or what? I want to get it out of the way because I want to drink my champagne because normally I like to do the podcast with a glass of wine or vodka.
we've been anticipating this for a while. We've been expecting this.
It finally happened today.
We've been expecting this, and we finally got the good news.
It legitimately happened today.
We finally got the good news.
Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and tell our podcast listeners.
Are you going to start opening the bottle of champagne?
Okay.
A little behind the scenes, Alan doesn't know how to open a bottle of champagne.
I can, but I'm going to have to put my microphone down.
Okay, put your microphone down while I talk.
Okay. So you go ahead and tell them. Okay.
Okay, everybody, we're so excited. We've been doing this podcast since about a few weeks before we got married. We got married July 1st, so since June. A baby podcast. We've kind of been, just seeing how it goes. It started off as kind of a little hobby, something fun for me and my husband to do together, in addition to his marketing job, in addition to me doing my real job, the radio, with the Kid Craddock Morning Show. Today, we hit 1 million listens to A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. Y'all, that is such a huge deal. I'm scared. Babe, do it away from the face. Oh my God. No, cover it. You're going to hit the ceiling and pop a hole in it. You really don't know how to open a bottle of champagne. Oh my God. Babe, you're going to hit the ceiling.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. It's coming. Here it goes. Oh my God, don't break the window. Don't do it toward the window. Ah! Okay. Oh my God. That was very scary. Okay. That wasn't fake. That was real. I'm like all hot. Okay, these are our...
That stressed me out.
I know, baby. These are the glasses from our engagement. These are our reunion tower champagne glasses.
So we're going to toast. We're pouring a bottle of bubbly.
Thank you to everybody who's listened more than once. We know it's not 1 million people, but all of, 100 of you listened...
A lot.
10,000 times. Would that be right? So cheers to us. Thank you, darling, for doing this with me. And thank you to everybody listening.
Cheers to the listeners.
It's just 1 million. It's like... I never even thought about that till it happened. What a big deal that is. So we really appreciate it.
1 million. Here's to 1 million more.
And this isn't just us, just celebrating that. We want to say thank you in a very special way. Let me take a sip first to make it official.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad. Can you top me off? Because that...
No.
And here's the thing about champagne. It makes me burp a lot. All right. So what we're going to do, what do you normally celebrate with a glass of champagne? It could be an anniversary. It could be a very special milestone birthday. It could be
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. All right. I don't know if we weren't doing the podcast last New Year's Eve, but Alan and I were dating at that point, and we'd never had New Year's Eve together. And I was hosting a New Year's Eve party. I proceeded to get trashed. I would curse, but I'm still trying to keep it family friendly. And I ended up not making it to midnight. And I was the host of New Year's Eve party, which made it even worse. So shockingly enough, they asked me to come back and host again. I was going to say no because I was, first of all, embarrassed about it. But Alan says I owe him a do-over because he didn't get to kiss me. He kissed me, passed out me at midnight, gave me a kiss on the cheek as a Happy New Year.
Should we tell that story?
I thought I just did tell it. We'll tell it again. Let me just get to the fun part stuff.
Okay.
Stuff first. I'm already, one sip and I'm already
yeah,
my
you're
words up.
Way off.
So to celebrate 1 million listens to a Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast, we are going to give away 2 tickets to the New Year's Eve party. It's again going to be at the Hilton Granite Park. That's in Plano at 121 in the Tollway. This is a fabulous New Year's Eve party. There is food.
It was so fun last year.
There is an open bar. That's where I got into trouble.
I mean, it raged last year.
It raged so hard. I don't think I made it to 11. But I'm going to pace myself this year, I promise. So it's food. It's an open bar. The champagne toast at midnight. DJ Mike Morris, who was the DJ last
DJ at our
New Year's
wedding.
Eve. We loved him so much. We had him DJ our wedding.
My man.
He's back to DJ the New Year's Eve party. He's so great. You will not want to get off the dance floor.
Part-time Justin was there?
Let me just say this. Part-time Justin partied just as hard as I did, except he ended up face down
under a
the table.
Yeah, under a table. Your friend Amy?
Amy fell off the stage.
Fell off a stage?
I'm telling y'all, this was a hot mess, and you don't want to miss it. We're going to ring in 2018. Well, here you're thinking, I don't live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It's so far for me to get to Plano. Well, here's the thing. You can enter this contest anywhere. You can hear a Sandwich and Some Lovin' in the United States. Okay, we have to make sure that it's in the United States of America. We appreciate people listening, but we can't afford airfare for anybody outside of the United States. So if you do require airfare, your tickets on a plane are covered, and we're going to get you a room at the Hilton so you can celebrate New Year's Eve with us. 2 tickets to New Year's Eve. Like I said, food, open bar, dancing with DJ Mike Morris, room and hotel.
But Kelly, I have a question.
What?
How do I enter? I want to be part of this. How do I do
you're already
this?
there, though. I don't understand.
No, I represent the podcast listener.
Oh, okay. Well, this is what we're going to do because we are shamelessly trying to, get more people excited about a Sandwich and Some Lovin'. As excited as we are, and the people who have listened a million times, we're going to do a contest. And it's on Instagram. We do have an Instagram for a Sandwich and Some Lovin'.
A Sandwich and Some Lovin'.
And that's exactly what it is. A Sandwich and Some Lovin' with no G on Lovin', okay? Because we keep it sassy like that. So what you need to do is follow us on Instagram.
Step 1.
At a Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Then.
Step 2.
What does every man need to be happy? A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. That's why we call it the podcast. So what we want you to do is post a picture of you and someone you love. It doesn't have to be your husband or boyfriend. It could be someone you love.
Could be your boyfriend. Could be your girlfriend.
Could be your kid.
Could be your mother.
Enjoying a tasty sandwich.
Yes.
Right? It has to be you and someone you love enjoying a sandwich. And we want you to hashtag it SandwichNYE17.
So preferably a selfie in that picture.
Right. So hashtag SandwichNYE for New Year's Eve. Is this 18 though? This is New Year's Eve 18.
17.
No, it's New Year's Eve 18.
I guess we're ringing in the new year, but the party will be on the 17.
But this is New Year. Oh God, we need to figure. Is it 18?
Well, now we're just being confusing. Let's just go with 17. That's what we have.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can change it right now. If we're going to change it, we're going to leave it this.
Well, that's what we have here on the production
board.
We
weren't thinking until I was thinking. This is actually New Year's Eve
18?
2018, right?
Okay, maybe it should be 18 then.
Change it to 18?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to change that. We're going to hashtag it NYE 18, right?
Well, at midnight, it's 2018.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's what we're going to say. We're going to do that. So follow us on Instagram at A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Post a picture of you and someone you love enjoying a tasty sandwich, and be creative with it. Hashtag sandwich NYE 18.
That's what I thought. It's 17.
Delete 7. All right. Hashtag. We got to make a decision.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. It's 18 or 17. This is New Year's. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do.
It doesn't matter because we've never run a contest on New Year's Eve with a sandwich and some lovin'. So I think you could do either 17 or 18.
17.
But New Year's Eve is
17.
in 2017.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. Okay. Oh my. Follow us on Instagram.
Goodness.
At A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Take a picture of you and someone you love enjoying a tasty sandwich. Hashtag it sandwich NYE 17. Done, finished. Let it be written. Let it be said. Even though I'm still questioning.
What's the time? Because we need white cheddar to go back and clean this up.
No, we don't. This is perfectly fine. All right. Here's the deal. How are we going to pick a winner? We suggest you be very creative with your picture because we're not picking the winner. Because we don't want anybody mad at us.
You can be mad at the kids.
Our kids are going to pick the winner because nobody can be mad at a cute 5-year-old and a cute 9-year-old and a cute 11-year-old and a cute almost 13-year-old. Okay?
Yep.
Our kids are going to pick the winner. So you have to get that hashtag in there so they know to find your picture.
So we're looking for, well, the kids will probably be looking for what? Fun pictures, unique sandwiches maybe.
Right. Creative.
Yeah.
It's a cool prize.
It's a very cool prize. You were reading off all this stuff earlier, and I was thinking, wow, that is nice.
Just tickets alone for a couple to go to the New Year's Eve, which you can, if you want to buy tickets, you can. I have the link up at my Facebook page, Kelly Raspberry. The tickets for couples are $270 plus, like some handling fees. That's that alone. And then we're throwing in the hotel room, and then we're throwing in airfare if you need it. So it's a really valuable prize, but we wanted to make sure we celebrated with you, and we're so excited. So look forward to celebrating, hopefully with a lot of podcast listeners, but one lucky listener that gets to go for free.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was a really fun party last year. I mean, seriously fun.
Until I passed out.
Well, until you passed out. But that Hilton Granite Park is brand new place, really first class place. The room we had it in is huge, big dance floor.
Yeah, it was fun.
Lots of room to party.
We have a little photo booth, and it's just so much fun.
Oh, well, we have the photo booth? We'll have the photo
Simple
booth
is coming back.
That's where I learned how a Simple booth worked.
Mm-hmm. And you can book that through radiodjs.com, but it's so fun because it's all on social media instead of getting those strips you have to keep up with that you want to share it on social media so everybody can see. So that'll be there too. So anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to announce the winner on our December the 7th podcast, because we know people need time to buy their outfits and make arrangements. If you need to get a sitter or we need to make the airfare arrangements. So you have, 3-4 weeks?
Yeah, 3-4 weeks.
To get this in, okay?
Are these...
Thank you very much, everybody.
Are these first class tickets?
No.
Oh. Really?
You balling like that?
I thought we balling like that.
No, we ain't balling like that.
We balling like that. We've got airfare.
Well, our boss man George is paying for that.
Hey, man.
I'm not going to ask him to do first class.
Hey, I heard Allen is wanting to give away first class tickets.
No,
hey, man.
We're not.
You need to rein him in, Kelly.
And you know what? If you live locally,
hey,
you can drive. It's okay. But you get a hotel room, so you don't have to drive home that night.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fun. I'm so excited. So thank you.
I can't wait to see the pictures. And we're sure that the hashtag is hashtag sandwich NYE 17.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's wrong, but that's what it is. So, and we'll post it.
That's an interesting question now. I don't know
now
what's
you're
right.
Confused. See now, but we've already said it. We're not changing it.
Yeah. The party is on the 17th, but you're ringing in the new year.
Right.
But New Year's
Eve is actually the 2017.
But you're celebrating New Year's Eve of the next year, which is the 18th. I don't know what's right. I don't know what's right.
I don't know.
But you've been to parties where they have the cups and things, they say 2017,
next
and then
year.
some say the next year.
It always says the next year. All the hats say the new year. So I think we screwed up. But you made me do 17, so it's gonna.
I made you do 17.
Yeah,
that's what you wrote in the notes.
Well, when we were talking about it 5 minutes before we went live on the podcast, that's what we. But then I realized when we were talking that it was wrong. But that's okay. We're going to stick with wrong because we can.
And is it a Sandwich NYE 2017
no,
or Sandwich NYE 17?
Just 17. NYE 17. That's what you said.
Okay.
Sandwich NYE 17. Okay, let's just move on.
Okay.
We'll remind y'all at the end of the podcast.
We'll post it on social media.
And we'll post it on social media. So there will be less confusion, hopefully.
Yeah.
And again, December 7th is the cutoff. We're going to announce the winner. So you might want to get in a little bit before that because the kids have to pick the winner. So actually, we should say that the deadline is a few days before that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Coming up, we're going to tell you all about an item we got to check off the bucket list.
That was fun.
That we were dreading. We literally were trying to figure out ways to get out of it up until the last minute.
I just didn't want to do it.
Didn't want to do it.
I didn't want to do it.
But now, ultimately, very glad we did. We're going to tell you about the 5K. Alan and I ran together. And we're also going to update you on the weight loss challenge.
But that's coming up after a word.
That's coming up after a word
from our sponsor. Yes.
That's right. Now, if you've been listening to the podcast for a while, one of the 1 million listens, thank you very much. You may remember our very first sponsor. We probably talked a little bit too much about it, but we were so excited to have one. Wonderbly.com.
Yeah, Wonderbly.com creates one-of-a-kind personalized children's books. They use your child's name or birth date in the book. Literally doesn't exist until you press the button. It only takes a few minutes and you're done.
Yeah, we ordered the Lost My Name book. That was the first one in the series that Wonderbly did. And we did it for our 5-year-old Dylan, and we're going to give it to him for Christmas. We're so excited. And honestly, Alan, weren't you impressed by the quality of the book?
It was
it's
really
not like these
nice.
kiosk books you get. This is a good one.
Yeah, I'd seen other personalized books, and they don't even come close to what Wonderbly provides. The stories are beautifully written with hand-drawn illustrations, and I remember it arrived in the mail really quickly, too.
Yeah, it was like less than a week, and it was beautifully packaged, too. I just loved it, and I wanted to test it out before we talked about it, but I loved it so much I'm going to order more for some kids in our lives for Christmas, so don't tell if you know these kids.
I won't tell.
And they're perfect not only for Christmas, they are also perfect for birthdays, for baby showers. If you already know the baby's name, you can have a book written for the baby before the baby's even here.
Yeah, and I loved reading to all my kids when they were just babies, and I'm still reading to the youngest two when I put them to bed every night, the boys. And it's something we all look forward to, and getting to read to them a book that's all about them, it's going to be even more special.
Yeah, and Wonderbly.com, they have a whole variety of personalized book. The original Lost My Name book. There's also the My Golden Ticket book. Takes your child on a journey through Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Cool.
They also have for the holidays My Christmas Snowflake, and that one you can personalize with the names of your entire family, up to 9 names.
I got a friend that could use that book.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see how all this works, go to Wonderbly.com. That's WONDERBLY.com and enter your child's name for a full free preview of their story.
Mm-hmm. And we know you're going to love the preview so much you're going to want to order it. And if you enter the code Kelly, that's my name, Kelly, at checkout, you'll get 15% off your order.
That's Wonderbly.com and enter the code Kelly at checkout to save 15%. And let us know how much you love your child's book. We'd love to hear from you.
We'd love to hear from you because you're going to love it. Very excited about that. Thank you, Wonderbly.com, for sponsoring A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. All right, so I believe it was it last week we went over I can't remember, things run together, but we went over our bucket list that we created before 2017 started, and one of the things on the list was the 5K.
Yep.
And why don't you talk about why you wanted to run the 5K?
Well, oh gosh, we put this on the list. It was New Year's Eve of 2016.
New Year's Eve.
Right? Of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to run a 5K just because I'd never done it before. But I thought instead of saying, I want to lose some weight in the new year, which never seems to work for me, or saying I want to lose 10 pounds, which never seems to work for me, I thought if I put, I'm going to run a 5K, then through all the training and getting ready for the race, I would lose a little weight. I'd naturally have to exercise some.
Right.
So that was my thought process.
That was his thought process.
Well, in the spring, Kelly and I both downloaded the Couch to 5K app.
Mm-hmm.
And we started training, and we started about the same time together. I lasted about, I'd say, a week. And this was back in March of this year. Kelly kept going and training. And then she finally got frustrated, I think, because I wasn't training.
It got to the day where I had to run 22 minutes straight. And I had run, I think, a couple of 8-minute segments, and I was literally crying while I was running because I hated it so much. And he wasn't doing it with me.
Yeah, and I mailed it in because we couldn't find a 5K that we liked that worked for our schedule, so we didn't.
Leading into summer, and it was hot. And so I called him before. I went out and I started walking my warm up, and it said, okay, I'm about to have to run this 22 minutes. I stopped. I called Alan. I was like, are you doing this or not? He said, I'm not going to do it right now. I said, then I quit. Because I didn't want to keep doing it, and because I hated it so much.
So we didn't do one in the spring. We didn't do one in the summer because in Texas it's too hot to run a 5K or run outside. So we put it off and put it off and put it off, and then we finally found one we wanted to run called the Trinity River Run in Dallas, near downtown Dallas. It goes across the Margaret Hill Bridge. So anyway, we signed up for this with two good friends of ours, Craig and Susan. And Craig,
and some people signed up for the Sandwich and some Lovin'. And
we had some listeners sign up.
Yeah,
but Craig is actually an Ironman participant. He's really in shape, and
he was showing pity on us.
Yeah, he was toying with us. But his wife Susan she was a good runner too. But anyway, the four of us ran it, and Kelly actually trained a little bit before the 5K.
Not as much as I should have.
How many times did you run before the?
Oh, I don't know how many times.
5 or 6.
But I was getting, I had run 2 8-minute increments. I was getting ready to have to run 20 minutes or something and never got around to doing it. And everybody kept saying, when you get out there and run with other people, you're going to be, on adrenaline. You're going to be pumped up and motivated by the crowd around you. You're going to be amazed by what you can do. And at first, my goal was to run it without stopping. And then I realized that probably wasn't going to happen. I was going to have to walk some. Then once I started running, I'm like, I'm going to really try to run without stopping. And that became my goal as we took off.
Yeah. And Kelly she was keeping up a good pace. In fact, we started together.
Right.
And we ran about the first, I'd say 10 minutes or so kind of next to each other.
It was hard at first because there were so many bodies.
Yeah, there were a lot of people.
Started.
And then there was a big hill right at the beginning.
At the very beginning, there was a hill. I'm like, who put this hill here? It was awful.
But Kelly was super consistent. And then about the halfway mark, she was maybe 50 yards in front of me. But I could still see her, but she was out in front of me.
I kept slowing down, but it was it was throwing me off a little bit because I had my breathing and my pace, and I knew you were behind me a little bit, but not too far, right?
I wasn't too far. I mean, I could see you the whole time.
Yeah.
And then
I felt bad leaving you, but I needed to go faster for my breathing, because what I found worked for me was to inhale 3 steps, exhale 4, inhale 3 steps, exhale 4. I didn't really think about anything else other than that while I was running. I did notice, because it was a nighttime run, when we were running by, they had traffic stopped. I was like, are people honking because they're supporting us or because they're really mad at us?
No, they were mad.
Turns out they were very mad at us. Because we were blocking them.
We were blocking traffic.
There was a lot of us. And I feel bad for people that were caught in that. But, what is your...
There were several hundred runners,
bad.
Right?
There were people that were blowing past police officers because they were like, they had enough waiting.
Yeah.
And they could have killed somebody. It was bad. But anyway, nobody got hurt. And... towards the end, I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it all 5K without stopping. And then there was another damn hill at the very end.
Yeah, there was a hill at the end.
At the very end.
And I thought I could catch Kelly on this hill. She got up at the top of the hill, and then she stopped.
My breathing started. I was starting to really get off that last hill, and I saw this blue street light up ahead at the top of the hill. And I just started telling myself, if I could just get to the top of the hill, I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to stop. So then at that point, my mind was made up.
And then I got at the top of the hill, and then I kept going. But then by the time I got up there, she had rested up enough to where she started running again. So now she's probably, 20 yards in front of me.
Yeah, I walked for 90 seconds. I didn't stop. I walked. And when I was like so mad at myself. I'm still a little bit mad. But then I started running. So I ran the rest of the way in. And I finished a little bit ahead of you. And I tried, oh my God, I hit the record button like 3 times to get Allen crossing the finish line, and it just wouldn't work. Come to find out, my fingerprints are bad. We'll get to that later. I'm so mad. So anyway, I hit that and I missed him crossing the finish line, and I'm sorry, honey.
No, that's okay. I only do this once a year.
But Allen ran the whole thing without stopping. Even though he ran a little bit slower than I did, he didn't stop. I walked a little bit.
I was like the tortoise.
But you finished the race.
Yeah.
Slow and steady finished the race.
I was very slow and steady.
So we do want to say, this is just for the 5K, because there was also a 10K and a half marathon. But the men's overall 5K winner was Griffin Cooper. Congratulations, Griffin. 18 minutes, 49.6 seconds.
That's
just
fast.
to put it into perspective to what we did.
He's running fast.
So almost 19 minutes. Now, the age category for Allen, John Daniels won with 23 minutes, 36.3 seconds. Allen came in 9th in his age category. Not bad. 9th out of 16. Your time, 36 minutes, 10.3 seconds.
I'm not going to enter the Olympics anytime soon.
That's the first
hey,
5K you ever ran,
first
right?
5K I ever ran, and I didn't train for it.
And you didn't stop, and you did not train for it.
So I'll take that.
You were 230th overall. Now, in the women's category, the overall winner, Gavin Stallings, 20 minutes, 18.5 seconds. So congratulations, Gavin. In my age category, I'm burping because I had champagne. Melissa Tremont had 27 minutes, 53.4 seconds. My time was a little slower. It was 35 minutes, 33.2 seconds. I came in 12th out of 36, which is pretty good, right?
That's really good.
216th overall.
That's great, babe.
Yeah, so you were 230th overall, and I was 216th overall.
I know. You did great.
But we did it.
We did it. And we were both saying after we finished that, as much griping, as much griping and groaning as we did before the race,
y'all.
After we finished, we were like, hey, that was kind of fun,
We were trying, if we can't find a parking spot, we're not doing it. If it's raining, we're not doing it. And we were just every excuse in the book.
You know what?
Alan had to get up and leave the Cowboys.
Well, I had to leave the Cowboys,
game.
which in retrospect, that was a good thing because they got blown. They got freaking rolled by the Falcons. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had fun. And then we went for some food afterwards with Craig and Susan.
I made myself sick.
Yeah.
Don't do that after a run.
I've been... Yeah, all day my stomach's been a little off kilter.
I'm telling you, when we went to bed last night, every limb on my body, it was a good feeling. It was an exhausted feeling, like my arms, my legs, everything was just so heavy. I just wanted to lie down, but then I was so full and sick. But, Pepto-Bismol helped.
Well, I slept like a rock last night, though.
Yeah.
I just felt so relaxed.
We've both been kind of dragging a little bit today, so it did take a little bit out of us. But we're already thinking about maybe doing it again, maybe.
I'd do it again.
Maybe in the spring, maybe.
Yeah, I'd definitely do it again. I think we should find one in the spring to run.
Maybe.
Let's find one in the spring.
We'll do that. And maybe we'll be a little bit lighter by then.
What about a turkey trot?
No. Everybody's told us not to do a turkey trot. People that know these things, they don't do the turkey trot because everybody goes to do a turkey trot. And they say there's so many people, normally you can't even run.
Really?
You didn't hear Craig talking about that yesterday? Or were you not paying attention?
No, I was paying attention.
You act like you didn't hear that before.
Trying to add to the flavor of the podcast.
So you were being but yeah, they said there were so many people that you can't even run a turkey trot.
Yeah,
because it's like people with strollers and everybody's taking the family out to do something on Thanksgiving, and the people that really want to run can't run.
Right.
So there's that. So anyway, hopefully, like I said,
let's do it again. Let's start training right now.
Well, we should because we have a weight loss challenge.
Oh, gee. That
we need to address.
Yeah.
Now, whose idea was this? This was your idea.
This was my idea. We covered this last week, last edition of the podcast. We were feeling so big and bloated after the black tie event we went to.
Yeah.
Because we were just eating like kings.
Yeah, and
not just that night, but we've been.
Since the wedding, since July 1st, we haven't put the fork down. I have literally gained... Well, as of last week, I had literally gained 15 pounds. Exactly. From the day we got married, July 1st, to whatever last Sunday was. I don't even remember. What was last Sunday? November something.
Right.
August, September, October, November. So in about 4 months, I'd gained 15 pounds. It was bad. And you had gained a little bit since the wedding.
I've gained like 8. Yeah, something like that. So anyway, I had the bright idea. Let's try to do a weight loss challenge. Hold each other accountable. Let's try to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year.
We are the worst at holding each other accountable. I'll be sitting there putting something in my mouth and he'll just look at me. And then
I'll try, but I don't want to be.
But then we don't really.
I don't want to be that nagging guy.
We don't say anything. And then,
you were popping those hot tamales the other day after we had talked about the weight loss challenge. So she's popping these hot tamales like they're
It was a snack pack. Hot tamales have no carbs, and there was like 7 of them in the pack.
How many calories are in a hot tamale?
There were like 7. Look them up. I don't know. But I was doing an appearance at Target, which I was very excited to be there, and there were little hot tamales there, and I had like 7 hot tamales.
Well,
all right.
That's hey, I'm not gonna
I'm
not gonna nag her about it.
And I'm not gonna nag you.
If someone was on a diet, they probably wouldn't be popping hot tamales. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, would you be popping everything you were popping if you were on a diet?
What was I popping?
What did you do?
What was I popping?
Well, Susan's leftover calamari.
Yeah.
Which was fried. I mean, there's things you
Emma
did.
Kelly's leftover
pasta.
Piata. What was the name of that place?
Piata's Street Tacos. Yeah, so it's not. Don't be just looking at me.
I'm not. But you know what? You know what? Let's report out because it's week 1.
So we didn't weigh all week. Alan went out of town on a business trip.
I went out of town on a business trip, and I've been not so great with my dieting, and it's shown in the results. Didn't lose a pound. Didn't gain a pound.
You stayed.
I stayed flat. I'm at 198.5. What about you, babe?
Well, at first, I thought I'd stayed the same until Alan reminded me that I actually was not that weight last week. I gained a pound.
Yeah. So now the weight loss challenge has gone from let's lose 20 pounds to let's lose 21 pounds. And we have even less time to do it.
Well, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's okay, babe.
But now I'm getting ready to go on the kids trip to Disney World. And you know how great it is. The eating there, they don't actually have like hummus and carrot sticks on all the.
What do you think
there.
What do you think the healthiest food choice is at Disney World?
Chicken fingers. That's what I usually eat every kids trip is chicken fingers.
Are they fried?
And then I'm coming. Yes, and then I'm going to come back home from kids, and what's happening right after that? Thanksgiving.
Can you go in there and say, "Hey,
Mickey"?
No. Can I get some grilled chicken strips?
I don't think they do a lot of special ordering in the lines.
Can you get grilled chicken strips and broccoli at Disney World?
I might just pack some protein bars. We'll see.
Yeah.
So I've failed.
So this weight loss challenge,
and here we're sitting there. Here, pour me some more champagne.
This weight loss challenge this has been going on a week.
It's not good.
You know what? And then she's got kids, and then we have Thanksgiving.
What are we thinking?
Where it's going to be a herd of buffalo eating over here.
It's bad. I tried on an outfit that I bought. I got this cute outfit from Target. Y'all, you need to go back to Target if you haven't been lately. And that whole Who, What, Where collection. I bought this outfit I saw on the mannequin, but it had a huge slit up the front, and I didn't like that, so I took it to a seamstress and had her hem it off. And when I tried it on, before I got it altered, it fit really well. And then I tried it on today to see if it was an option to wear to the office Christmas party.
Oh, when's the office Christmas party?
December 2nd.
Where is the office Christmas party? Do we know that yet?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to say.
Oh, you're not?
We'd love to have everybody show up, but I don't know that.
Yeah.
We'll say later.
Is it like a private place?
It's at a restaurant, but we have like a private area.
Restaurant.
But anyway, I can barely get the thing zipped. This is a problem.
What about your silver dress? You think that one, you could get your silver dress on right now?
My silver dress?
Yeah, the one you wore at Vegas for your birthday.
That wasn't mine. That was Erica's. I borrowed it.
Okay, the silver dress.
I sent it back to Erica.
The one that you know that I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I sent it back to Erica. It's not mine.
Okay.
She loaned it to me for my birthday.
Okay, so she has it.
So we're going to start back with the weight loss challenge, and we're going to lose 21 pounds.
I'm still doing it. I've just maintained my weight.
Baby.
I've just maintained my weight.
Okay. Well, good luck. I hope we both do it. I hope you lose enough to make up for me. You're my fearless leader.
I'll try to lose 21 pounds.
And you're a man. It's going to be easier, but I know I can do it. That's an excuse. I just need to count calories. I'll do it, maybe. All right, so next up, as promised, last week I was telling you about Oprah's favorite things, and Alan's like, what's the big deal? Oprah's favorite things is a big deal. When she used to have her talk show and she'd do this show, you'd show up in the audience and you didn't know what that episode was. And then when she announced today's my favorite things, everybody would start weeping and crying and falling out because you knew you were getting everything Oprah gave away. It's a very, very big deal.
Is this when she'd just give away stuff to the audience?
Yes. And you remember that one year when she tried to give away heartfelt gifts and everybody was like all ticked off because we showed up to get like memory making journals and learning how to make scrapbooks. Everybody was really pissed because they want the refrigerator with the TV in it, you know.
Is Oprah still on the air?
Well, she has her Oprah network, and she does like Super Soul Sunday, so she's still on the air.
But she doesn't do her show
Something
anymore.
bit me.
She doesn't do her show anymore?
Not the talk show, no.
Oh, really?
So now she has the magazine, and every year she still comes out with her list of her favorite things.
What about Stedman? Is he around?
Yeah, he's still around. They're still
He
together.
is?
Yeah. So I'm going to give you a few little, I can't obviously go over everything on the My Favorite Things list, but we're going to talk about that next because I did promise to do that. But first, we need to tell you a little bit, about the upcoming Christmas season. You're going to be wanting to mail a lot of stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
especially you, babe.
Yeah, especially me. I have a lot to mail. Well, these days you can get just about anything online and on demand. You can even get postage on demand if you go to stamps.com.
With stamps.com, you can print real U.S. postage for any letter or any package right from your home or office, babe. All available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week when it's convenient for you.
Yeah, it's all about when it's convenient for me. Stamps.com will even send you a digital scale so you can weigh your letters and your packages. You can print the exact amount of postage every time. It's so easy to use. You just click, print, mail, and you're done. Stamps.com is a no-brainer.
Stamps.com will save you so much time. You can access all the services of the post office right from your desk. It's never been easier to send out your letters and packages.
Honestly, Alan and I have been really busy with our jobs, with the podcast and, the million listens. Thank you again for that.
1 million.
And with the kids and the holidays coming up, we rely on Stamps.com to print out shipping labels so we can send out all the mail and packages. It could not be easier.
And we've been busy, babe.
Mm-hmm.
We've worked out a special offer with Stamps.com for our podcast listeners. It includes a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale without long-term commitments.
Oh, you know how I feel about commitment. It makes me break out in a rash.
Mm-hmm.
So go to stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Raspberry. That's my last maiden name.
That's stamps.com. Enter Raspberry. That's Rasberry. After you click on the microphone at the top of the homepage.
Yes, because with stamps.com, you never have to go to the post office again.
Never.
Now, as I promised, Oprah and her favorite things list. Now, let me tell you, there are 102 gift ideas this year from Oprah. There is no way in heck I'm going to go through all 102. First of all, some of them are boring.
102.
102. She literally, from what I understand, she has like her people, they accumulate a bunch of stuff for her to look at, and she literally goes through and touches, feels, tastes, and all these different things, or from whatever she experiences throughout the year, and she puts them on her list. So this is really, truly picked by Oprah, and then she compiles them into this list.
For men.
Men?
Are these for men?
No, it's just different gift ideas.
Oh,
For
just
men,
different gift
women,
ideas.
children, everything.
Oh, I thought you were going to have all these ideas for me.
102? No. But I mean, there might be something on this list that you'd be interested in.
Okay.
A lot of these items are available on Amazon. Not everything, but a lot of it, because some of it, like alcohol and stuff, I don't think you can get through Amazon. But anyway, remember though, if you are shopping with Amazon, you are able to choose a charity to benefit from all your shopping. It doesn't cost you anything, but Amazon will donate a portion of your purchases to a charity. I choose Kids.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I go, it's like smile.amazon. It automatically reminds you, so you don't have to remember that every time. But you can, I've shopped so much on Amazon, and Kids gets a donation.
Very nice.
It's really nice. So
Very
remember
nice.
to do that at Amazon. So anyway, like I said, a lot of the gifts Oprah chose, she does have her own like Amazon section. But if you go to Oprah.com and look at the list there, many of the items have a discount for like 20% if you use her name, Oprah. Okay, that's usually the code. That is the code for everything. So anyway.
Or Harpo spelled backwards.
It is Harpo spelled backwards. Exactly. So anyway, if you have an Oprah, here's just a few of the highlights. Like I said, I can't go through the whole list. But I love Oprah. Not as much as some people. They're at rabid. But she has this thing called Super Soul Sundays where she sits down and she talks to people, who have, a lot of a beautiful message to share. Let's just say that. And so she's compiled some of the wisdoms from some of her favorite guests into a book. And this is a great gift to give someone who has everything, you don't know what to give them, and they love Oprah. It's called Wisdom of Sundays, Life-Changing Insights from Super Soul Conversations by Oprah. So like I said, it's this weekly show she does where she sits down in her yard at her home and she talks to them. And it's a beautiful book. The Oprah website says it's $28, but if you go to Amazon, it's less than $17. BarnesandNoble.com has the same thing for about $1 more. So it saves you a little money there. Now, this gift was on Oprah's list last year, and it's back again this year. I did buy this last year for our daughters. The Pet Sounds. Little
oh yeah,
these little mini Bluetooth wireless speakers.
Yeah,
they've added more. They're shaped like little animals, and they've added more animals this year, so they're really cute.
They sounded pretty good too.
The sound quality is crazy. These things are literally less than 2 inches tall, but the sound quality is crazy good.
Yeah,
they come like a kitten, a dog, a cow, a penguin, a panda, an owl, all these sorts of animals, and they're $30 each. But if you go to myaudiopet.com and use the code Oprah, it'll save you 20%.
Nice.
So that's a nice gift.
That is a nice gift.
And Emma Kelly still has hers. Brooke, your daughter, it accidentally got broken, but we might have to replace it.
Oh, I didn't know it got broken.
Yeah, she left it in the car and we pulled the seat back and it got crushed.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're tiny little things, but the quality's really good on that, and that's a cute gift to give to someone. You know, $30, 20% off. What is that? $6.24.
$30, 20% off.
$24, right? So that's a good gift. Now, this next gift is, all right, this is a warning because I saw this on Oprah's gift list last year and I gave it and nobody liked it. Nobody. It was a key ring called the Orbit key ring, and it's supposed to help you, like if you lose your phone, you press a button and it's like GPS or something, and it helps you find your phone. You remember that? Remember the key rings?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
I don't know that I ever opened it. I think I just,
right.
Yeah.
Everybody I gave it to were like, oh, it was a big dud. Nobody liked it.
I mean, it's a good idea.
And I bought
I
bought like half a dozen of these. First of all, because it was on Oprah's favorite things, I want to be able to say, this is one of Oprah's favorite things. Nobody liked it. I got to the point where after I gave it to like the first 2 or 3 people, and then I knew I still had like 3 or 4 of these left to give, I was embarrassed to give it.
So wait a second. This was a key ring that had like a GPS.
It has like a GPS
chip
on it.
in it or something.
So if you lose your keys or your phone or something like that, there's supposed to be like an app and you can find it. So Orbit has now come out, and Oprah has it back on her list, and it's shaped like a little credit card, and you keep it in your wallet. And so that way, if like you lose your wallet, you can go to this app and find it. If you lose your phone, I'm just telling you, y'all, if that sounds like something that's exciting to you, order it. But I'm telling you, nobody liked it on my list. I don't know why Oprah loves it. Maybe because it does sound like a good idea until you give it to someone.
It's kind of a dud.
It was a huge dud. And
in fact,
it's a $40 dud.
Can I re-gift mine?
Go ahead. I don't care. I had one left. I gave it to charity. I donated it to Goodwill because I was too embarrassed to give it to anyone else.
Who could I give mine to?
I don't know.
But
it's $40 with a 20% off code if you use Oprah.
You think Al might want it?
But nobody wants this thing. I'm telling you to save your money.
What about Al? He's got a lot of keys.
Well, he won't want it. Now, I'm thinking about doing this because there was a couple of different gifts that she had for pajamas, matching Christmas pajamas. How do you feel about that, babe? Matching family Christmas pajamas. Do you like that or no?
Well, for me and you.
And the kids. Everybody wearing matching pajamas.
I would do that.
That sounds like something you would do.
That would be a hilarious bit.
This was actually pretty reasonable. These are buffalo plaid holiday family pajamas from burtsbeesbaby.com. Again, 20% off with Oprah code. They're originally from $10 to $40, which I didn't think was too terribly bad. But I went on the website today and the men's were all sold out.
Oh.
So I'm hoping they'll restock because it's still early enough before the holidays, and because people are supposed to have the heads up. Hey, you're going to be on Oprah's favorite things. You're going to have sales going through the roof. And I guess they underestimated the amount of men that would be on board because the men's sizes were sold out.
So what's the style of these?
They're like they're onesies, or they're like flannel with the pants and the shirt. So you can do the onesies or the 2-piece, but they're like long sleeves and long pants.
But like what kind of design? Do they look like long johns?
Big plaid. Like buffalo plaid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
There's different styles. Even if you don't get the ones that Oprah recommends with Burt's Bees Baby, we could still do matching holiday pajamas.
That would be funny.
Okay.
I would do that.
It'd be like basic, because I think a lot of families do that. But who cares? It's fun.
But all of us would have to, all 6 of us would have to dress up.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a family thing.
Right.
And they even had like a matching, on this Burt's Bees Babies, a matching kerchief for the dog. So you can get a dog kerchief. She also had, because I know you like hot and spicy things. My father likes hot and spicy things. Oprah has this, the Good Hurt Fuego, a hot sauce lover's gift set. I'm picking out things that are kind of reasonably priced that I think are practical. These are 7 hot sauces ranging from mild to super hot, and they're shaped like dynamite sticks.
I gave your dad one of those last year.
You gave him a different hot sauce set. This is one that's shaped like dynamite sticks. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, I guess so.
These are originally $35. You get 7 of them, but 20% off with Oprah at thoughtfully.com.
Okay.
And then I really love this one too because I love doing jigsaw puzzles with my daughter.
Yeah.
And we got this really huge one last year. We worked on it for a long time together. It was really a fun thing to do if you have the space to do it. 'Cause you have to have a really big ass table to do it. But Madcap Puzzles, I Am Puzzles. And these are like poster size, but they're animal heads. And they had like horse heads.
Like a horse head?
A big horse head, a panda head, a wolf, a lion, a longhorn, a bear. So many to choose from. They're $18 to $25 each, 20% off with the Oprah code at madcapgames.com. This is a lot to remember. So if you go to oprah.com.
That's a lot to remember, babe.
Well, there's 102 things on there. These are some of the highlights I wanted to give you. Like I said, there are some reasonable things on our list. If you just want to be able to say, like I did, I got you something from Oprah's list, but don't get anybody that Orbit thing because they hate it. But there are some ridiculously expensive things on there. Like Oprah, I don't know who she's selling this stuff to. $69 chicken pie. How would you feel if you got in the mail a chicken pie? Literally.
Like a chicken pot pie?
It's a big pie, like the size of an apple pie, but inside is like diced chicken. But Oprah loves it. If you go to this place's website,
I don't know about
it
that.
says Oprah's favorite pie. Apparently she tasted it when she was traveling around. $69, but it comes with free shipping. Why are you sending me a pie?
Yeah,
But
I don't
it's
know about
Oprah's
that.
favorite pie. So there's that. She has an almost $300 bottle of tequila. She has a bicycle that starts at $1,150 because you can personalize it and make it your own. A $2,000 Samsung TV that when you turn it off, you can replace it. It's got a frame around it, like a picture frame, and you can put a work of art in it. So I guess it's like for rich people that don't want to look like they have a TV in their room, but it looks like a portrait painting.
Right.
That's $2,000. But for Oprah, that's normal. They have literally some sticks in a bowl for $120. And she said it's to like start fires.
Sticks in a bowl.
I'm not lying. Go to Oprah.com and look at, there's sticks in a bowl. And if somebody gives me sticks in a bowl,
I don't understand what that means.
It's fire starter sticks in a bowl, $120.
Well, who's going to buy that?
Exactly. It's on Oprah's favorite things. It's like some silly things on there.
She should have gone through this list.
A $225 sleep shirt that looks like a man's dress shirt. It looks just like a man's dress shirt. So wear your husband's dress shirt to bed. It's $225 for a man's dress shirt. And then she has some Tory Burch track pants that she said Reese Witherspoon introduced her to, and she's so excited. These things are like $200. And you can get these track pants for like $20 at Nordstrom Rack if they're not Tory Burch. I'm just telling you, there's some silly stuff on there. But something I got last year that Oprah put on her list, and I've heard a lot of people talk about. Alan's bored out of his mind right now, by the way, but I know there are people out there that care about this, so I'm going to keep talking, even though my husband's giving me dead eyes.
Just keep rolling.
Greenberg smoked turkeys. Have
I've
you
never
heard of these?
No, I've never
I'd never
heard
heard
of
of these until last year. Somebody gifted us one.
I've heard of Omaha steaks.
You really have to like.
I've heard of butterball turkeys.
Okay, these are Greenberg.
Oh.
These are smoked turkeys, and you really have to like smoke because they're very smoked.
I like smoke.
But you go to gobblegobble.com. Isn't that cute? And the prices range from about $34 to $80. There's no discount code, but Oprah is like in love with them. She said it's one of her all-time favorite things. All time. So it's gobblegobble.com if you don't want to cook and you like smoked meat.
How can this be one of her all-time favorite things? She's got
Well, she
120 freaking things on the
She
list.
put some things on the list over and over. Then again, she liked that Orbit thing. And she put that on there twice.
Okay.
All right. And then also, let's see, I found out that, you remember the truffle salt I ordered? Mm-hmm. Oprah loves it too. And she says she literally carries it around in her purse and pulls it out at restaurants if they don't have truffle. So it's a little bit pricey because truffle stuff is expensive. But SabatinaTruffles.com, she's promoting a $55 truffle salt set, but you get 20% off with Oprah. And if you don't subscribe to her magazine, the whole thing's at Oprah.com. A lot of things are listed on Amazon, but remember, if you go to Oprah.com, you can get the discount code. You can find out which, because not everything has it. So you might save some money there. I'm done with my Oprah list,
Well,
babe.
the moral to that story of all that stuff on Oprah's list is the birth of Jesus is all about retail sales, babe.
Oh, stop it. I know we can be like real literal and stuff. I know what it's about, but still, you have to give presents.
Yeah.
You want us to not give gifts this year?
No, there's some good ideas on there. I just don't know that 120 of them was
102.
102.
And I didn't do 102. I did like 8.
Yeah, there were some good ideas on there. Some of them I didn't get, but there were a couple of good ones on there.
Yeah, the sticks in a crock. If some rich person, I mean, that's maybe what rich people give each other to be ironic.
I mean, give me a bike, give me a TV, but sticks in a bowl, nah. The keychain, nah.
I'm serious, y'all. Don't get that.
The chicken pie, meh.
$69 for a chicken pie.
Yeah.
And she had other cakes and stuff on there too that you could ship across the country.
Yeah. No, that's a good look. Good thought starters.
The Greenberg turkey, I'm telling you though, a lot of people are like, that's the best turkey ever. But it's really smoky. If you like smoked, you have to like smoked meat. Just a warning on that.
Yeah. That's important information. It really is.
It is. All right, so that was my Oprah's favorite things.
Woo.
You never have to hear that again, honey.
Well, can we save the next one until next year? Next Christmas?
Maybe.
Okay, good.
Or maybe I won't do it. Maybe I'll let you do a Christmas list next year.
What is your philosophy when it comes to making a Christmas list? Do you just make a really short list and ask for exactly what you want? Or do you make a really big list and just kind of hope for the best and hope you get most of the things on your list?
Do I make a list for what I want?
Yeah.
I don't usually do that. My family usually, like my mom and my sister-in-law, they'll ask me what I want, but that's the only people that ever ask.
Oh.
What I do is I make a list of everybody that I need to buy a gift for, and I usually do that sometime around October, and then I start plugging in what I get people.
Oh, okay.
So I have a running list on my computer.
And
I've already bought stuff for your mother, for my father, for our kids. I've been knocking some stuff off. A lot of the sponsors for Sandwich and some Lovin', I'm going to be doing some shopping from our sponsors because they've really great offers.
Well, yeah, and they're cool sponsors too. We got good stuff.
Yep. And we're going to talk a little bit about some more of our sponsors in a minute.
Okay.
But this week I'm heading for the kids trip.
Yeah,
and that's why the day
that's exciting.
The day the podcast comes out is the day I leave for kids. I think this is the 26th trip.
To Orlando, right?
To Orlando, Florida, not Disneyland, Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
This is a charity started by Kid Craddock, who passed away 4 years ago in July. And when his wife was pregnant with Caroline, that we now know and love, and who's running the charity in her father's memory, the doctors told Kid and Carol that your daughter's got a twisted femur, and she probably is not going to be able to walk, be confined to a wheelchair. And, of course, they were devastated, but, they prayed about it. God, give us the strength to deal with this because we're going to have a child that's going to have a disability. But, if she's born healthy, if you let this child be born healthy, I'll do something, I'll pay you back, God, basically. Mm-hmm. Well, Caroline was born perfectly healthy. And so Kid started Kids, where he takes not only terminally ill children, but children who have life-altering conditions. Sometimes a child can be born with a condition that's going to affect them for their lifetime, which may only be 20, 30 years, right? Mm-hmm. So we take children of all, we've seen everything. We've taken cancer. We've taken children who've lost the ability to walk in a terrible accident. We've taken a lot of cystic fibrosis children.
Yeah, some of these children are in very, very poor condition.
Yeah.
Where, even I think some of them, they haven't made it.
We've lost several kids over the years.
This is a really important trip, I think, not only for the children to have fun, but for the children's families too, just to kind of have a normal time, right?
The memories, yeah. And because of the donations of listeners, that's the only way we can do it. And we have, we've brought in some wonderful sponsors and like Enchanted Fairies and Raising Cane's, but we've raised enough money to take the kids back again this year, yay. And so we leave on Thursday.
And with all the money you raise too, doesn't Southwest Airlines, aren't they able to charter a jet and do this big fancy send-off for the kids?
Yeah, it's huge. It's first class. I mean, it's no expenses spared. They get a lot of they get one-on-one time with Mickey and Minnie instead of having to wait in lines. They get a lot of, they're called Genie Passes. So our kids, it's just they're treated like VIPs. They get the treatment like, Kate Winslet would get if she was at Disney World, and she'd get the VIP passes. That's what our kids get. So we love that. So anyway, we leave Thursday, and we're very excited about the kids trip. So I just want to tell you that's where we'll be, and I'll have hopefully some updates for you about that later. I wish you could go with me, honey. I'd love for you to go.
So I'm gonna be like Jason Derulo this week. I'm just gonna be rolling solo. I'm rolling solo.
Riding solo.
I'm rolling solo.
It's riding solo.
I'm rolling solo
with 4 kids. So you ain't gonna be partying too hard.
Nah.
But I trust you. I've stocked the pantry with lots of junk food because I figure it'd be easy.
Lots of ramen in there. Lots of Tony's pizzas ready made.
I got these little frozen little like that sandwich bite things.
There you
got
go.
corn dogs. I got fish sticks. I didn't want to make anything too complicated for you.
Yeah,
pretty much you can microwave it.
Because I'm just a dumb guy.
I just want to make it easy for you.
I couldn't. How could I cook anything?
There's meat in the freezer if you want to thaw it out and cook it. Go ahead. I was trying to make it easy for you.
Yeah, it'll be easy for me.
I got some sunbeam bread in there.
Oh, really?
Making sandwiches.
Make me some bologna sandwiches.
Mm-hmm. See, I took care of you. So anyway, that's what I'm getting ready to do. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna try to be good on my weight loss challenge while I'm there. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
How are you gonna do? You're gonna be eating fried bologna sandwiches. We'll see how you do.
Oh, you see how I do next Sunday when I weigh in. Got to make up another pound now.
You show me.
I gotta make up another pound now.
You're carrying my load, honey. Literally.
Yeah.
On your back. I don't know. This is the weirdest thing because you made it like we have to lose a combined 20, now 21 pounds. So one of us could lose 2 and the other one has to lose 19. It's not really fair.
How is that not fair?
Because one of us doesn't have to lose that. I mean, I could lose nothing and you could lose 21.
Well,
or I could keep gaining and make it even harder for you.
Or you could just take care of business and just do your thing.
Oh, whatever. We'll see.
All right.
You do your thing. I'll do mine.
I'll do me, babe.
And you know what you have to do sometimes with your other real job?
What's that?
You have to do the hiring in your business.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and if you're like Alan and you have to do the hiring in your business, obviously you want to hire great talent because it is a reflection of you.
It's not easy hiring people, but you don't have to get lost in a huge stack of resumes to find a perfect hire. You just need the right tools.
That's right. You need smarter tools.
You need smarter tools.
Mm-hmm. Alan, this does apply to you. Like I said, it's what you do, hiring people for your company that you work for. And I've seen you go through the process in the past, and it was really time consuming.
It sucked up so much of my time going through all the job sites and trying to find the candidate that came close to what I was looking for. That's why I was really excited to find out about ZipRecruiter.
Yes, with ZipRecruiter, Alan can post his job listing to over 100 of the web's leading job boards with just one click.
It's a huge time saver. Plus, I know that my job listing is being seen by the right candidates because of ZipRecruiter's smart matching technology. It goes to work immediately, notifying qualified candidates about the job within minutes of me posting it. And it's the best possible matches that start coming in.
And another great thing about ZipRecruiter is you can get a head start on the interview process because you can add screening questions to your job post. It's no wonder that 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day.
ZipRecruiter is the smartest way to hire. And right now, our podcast listeners who are looking to hire some great people can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free when you go to ZipRecruiter.com/Kelly.
That's ZipRecruiter.com/Kelly, Kellie. Let us know how it works for you because we would love to hear that you are a satisfied customer of ZipRecruiter.com.
Boom. We got some good
good
services there, babe.
We did.
And I hope our listeners are taking advantage of all these things.
I hope so too, because we work hard to get these sponsors so y'all can get some good stuff. Now, once again, back to the beginning of the show, we made the big announcement, honey.
Yeah, let's review that again.
Let's review the big announcement.
It was so haphazard.
Let's clink our glasses. We are drinking champagne. And I've been drinking more than you.
And we've been expecting this.
Clink. This microphone. Clink. Hear that? Because we hit 1 million podcast listens as of today. Hello.
1 million.
1 million.
You know, and a million of anything is a lot. Wouldn't you say?
Right.
1 million of anything is a lot. So 1 million podcast listeners?
That's a lot. And we are so excited about that. And we wanted to do something. We knew we were getting close. And so in the days leading up to that big milestone, which we actually hit, and Alan got a screen grab of it and everything, we're going to post it. I went to my boss man, George.
Hey, man.
And I said, is there something special we can do? And we were brainstorming. Well, I'm hosting the annual New Year's Eve party that I did last year, and they amazingly, surprisingly asked me back because I didn't quite make it to midnight last year, but I'm going to make it this time. I'm going to pace myself, but it's at the Hilton Granite Park in Plano. It's on 121 on the Tollway in Plano, Texas. And we figured out a way that we could come up with 2 free tickets for someone who is a podcast listener. Not only that, you get to go to the New Year's Eve party where there's food, open bar, pace yourself with me, people, a champagne toast at midnight, and dancing with DJ Mike Morris, who not only did the New Year's Eve party last year, he DJ'd our wedding. He is awesome.
And if you don't live here, we'll even pay for the airfare for you to get to Dallas.
That's right. So you can fly here if you need it. And this is only in the United States. For podcast listeners listening outside of the United States, I'm really sorry. We appreciate you very much. We can't afford the airfare.
No Canadians?
I said in the United States.
No Mexicans?
United States of America. I'm sorry. We have to limit it somewhere.
What about Australians?
We have to cut it off somewhere. So anyway, the airfare is included. And if you're going to fly here, you have to have somewhere to sleep. And if you just have to drive up the road, you have to have somewhere to sleep.
Well, on New Year's Eve, you got to have somewhere to pass out.
Pass out. After midnight this year, right, honey? I'm going to make it all the way. So anyway, we've got your room. And that's for just our podcast listeners. I got to burp. Champagne makes me burp. So here's how you enter this contest. To celebrate the 1 million listens, you go to Instagram and follow us. Follow not our personal accounts, but our podcast account, A Sandwich and Some Lovin' with no G. It's easy to find if you're confused. I don't know what to help you with that.
On the Insta.
On Instagram.
Do people still call it the Insta?
You do.
Or do they call it
on
the
IG?
Or is it called the gram?
Or on the IG.
The IG.
Anyway, follow us there.
Follow us there.
But you have to do just a little bit more. You have to go one step further than following us. Obviously, yes, we're trying to get more follows on our Instagram. Let's just be honest. But we want to have some fun too. So we want you to post a picture of you enjoying what?
Preferably a selfie of
you
or
whatever. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't.
It's going to be the best way to do it.
Well, no, because if you're eating a sandwich, sometimes it takes 2 hands, so you need somebody to take the picture of you. But it's you. Okay, whatever. Just post a picture of you and someone you love, the 2 of you enjoying a tasty sandwich. Okay, a tasty sandwich. And then we want you to hashtag it after much debate, even though it may be wrong. We're using the hashtag SandwichNYE17.
We don't care if it's wrong. That's the
That's
hashtag.
what it is. So
hashtag SandwichNYE17.
Yeah, if you don't follow the rules, you're going to have to be disqualified because we have to be fair.
No, if you don't follow the rules, we're not going to find your picture.
That's right.
So we're not going to be able to see it.
Right.
So.
And then another way we don't want you to be mad at us is we're not going to pick the winner. We're going to let our kids, our cute, sweet kids, who would be devastated if anybody said anything mean to them, and we would be upset too, we're going to let them pick the winner. That way nobody can be mad at us, honey.
They're used to picking winners.
And boogers. Winners and boogers. So anyway, we're going to let the kids pick. So that's what you need to do. And we're going to announce the winner on the December 7th podcast, which, as you know, we record a couple of days early. So get your entry in, the sooner the better. And we're going to start going through them. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
That is going to be a lot of fun. And what a great prize.
Yeah, it is great. It's a very valuable prize. Now, tickets are available. You can go to my social media page. And we'll probably put the link up to buy tickets on a Sandwich and Some Lovin's Instagram, too.
Yeah. We'll post all this on social media.
Because we want a lot of people. We would love to party with everybody. It'd be fun. I mean, it's really a great deal. If you don't get the room and if you need the room, that's great too. You have to, there's a link to do that through the website, the Eventbrite page. They have it set up through.
Yeah, even if you don't enter the contest, come to the party.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome New Year's Eve party.
Open bar. It's not like drink coupons where you get 2 and then it's a cash bar. No, it's open bar.
And grub too, right?
And food.
Yeah.
And dancing with an awesome DJ, Mike Morris.
Mike Morris is the man.
And I am, you might not know this about me. You can't get me off the dance floor.
Oh.
I love dancing on New Year's Eve. I'm really, and I don't know that I'm necessarily good.
Kelly she'll break it down.
I don't know that I'm good, but I do it. I dance. I bring the party. I have been called the party starter.
You drop it low.
I have dropped it. I have literally, I'm not lying, and you might think I'm making this up, and I'm telling the truth. I danced so hard one night that I did drop it low, and I couldn't get back up.
You couldn't get up?
My legs gave out.
I believe that.
My legs literally gave out. I couldn't get back up. I had to have people help me get back up.
I have video of you dropping it low.
Well, that was me passed out. You have video of me passed out.
Should we tell that story real quick and then sign off?
Oh, God. Okay. For the few people that are still watching.
Yeah, for the few people that are still watching, this is actually a good story. So
hopefully my parents aren't watching.
Well,
we're announcing the winner again on December 7th podcast. So I would suggest you get the entry in probably by December 1st. That's probably to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Give the kids a chance to go through everything.
So last year was Kelly and I's first New Year's Eve together. And I thought
thought you loved me.
I thought for sure my honey's going to give me a kiss right there at the stroke of midnight. We're going to count down, 10, 9, 8.
And I was hired to be the host of this party.
Yeah, paid a lot of money.
My only job was to count backwards from 10.
That was her only job, was to dance, glad hand, and count down from 10. So at about a quarter to midnight, this one over here.
Did I make it that long?
Yeah, you did. You made it to about 20 to midnight, quarter to midnight.
Wow, I'm proud of me. I didn't know I made it that long.
This one sits down in a chair and pretty much is out. Is pretty much out, but with her eyes open. So to make
lots of pictures to prove it.
To make a long story short, I discreetly grab Kelly's arm and take her out of the big room because I was afraid she was going to yak there in front of all her friends.
But I never did.
And guests. But she never did. She never threw up. But I thought she was. She really had that look about her. You know when somebody's about to do that. So I, glided out of the room with Kelly on my arm, and we got out into the hallway, and she's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. We get to the elevator and hit the button, get on the elevator. And now at this point, she's dead weight. She's just hanging on me, dead weight. Elevator opens to our floor. Ding! I take one step out of the elevator. Kelly just goes, boom, to the floor. Fell right down on the floor.
Yeah.
Here's the host of the.
I don't remember any of this.
Here's the host of the New Year's Eve party.
This is not a good look. Huh?
Yeah. So it was fine, but I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, well, it's about 10 minutes to 12 now, about 5 minutes to 12. So I pick her up. I do the fireman carry. She's out. She is out like a light. Go to her room.
You picked me up.
Yeah, I did. I picked you up. Pretty much got her into the room. Threw her onto the bed face down.
Oh, no.
And I was so tired because I had lugged her all the way pretty much from the room up to, her room, the hotel room. I went back into it was a suite. I went back into the other room where there was a couch.
Such a gentleman.
Yeah, there was a couch and I just sat there and I looked at my watch and now it's about 3 minutes to 12. Oh, no. And I thought for a second about going back down to the room and counting down.
With everybody that was still sober enough to count backwards.
Yeah, and I think part-time Justin actually filled in, and he did the countdown.
Yeah, he made it to midnight.
Yeah.
Barely.
But we spent our first New Year's Eve. Kelly was face down on the bed, and I was sitting on a couch looking at my watch, and I counted down to myself. I said 5,
oh, babe.
4, 3,
so sad.
2, 1. And it was just kind of like, all right.
Yeah.
It's 2017.
And then he told me later he got up and went and he gave me a kiss on the cheek because he said he still wanted his midnight kiss.
Yeah, I did.
I felt so bad.
So the point
I felt bad, but not as bad as I literally felt the next day. I was sick
both felt
as a dog.
We went hard.
I was so sick, and my mother and my father, they've never seen me in that state, but they had invited us over. And they loved Alan. And they
loved Alan?
Oh, my God. Well, they still do. But at this point, I'm going back in time. They loved Alan. And they were convinced I was going to blow this, that I was going to ruin it, that Alan, at any moment, I was going to blow this because they already had Alan pegged as their future son-in-law. This was in January 1st now, before he proposed. You hadn't even mentioned marrying me at that point to them.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. So and we're supposed to go over for black eyed peas and collard greens. That's what you do in the South. I'm sure you do it in other parts of the country too. But you have black eyed peas for good luck and collard greens so you get money. And I was like, we have to go. I was so sick. I was late. Alan drove me, my head down in the car the whole way to Alan's apartment. I was just sick. He went and laid me down on his couch, and he's like, what do you want? I said, I just want Diet Pepsi and Lay's potato chips. He went out and got me Diet Pepsi and Lay's potato chips. I just laid there and ate them trying to get – I was so sick,
with
y'all.
With Lay's,
I was
crumbs
so
on your chin and
sick.
Grease on your chin. You were just kind of just shoving them in.
You felt sorry for me.
I did feel sorry for you.
I was – oh, God, I'm not even going to tell this.
What? Oh yeah, she was
so
yeah.
Bad.
She couldn't.
So bad.
She couldn't control herself.
Like, I didn't even care. I was so sick. And
what were you doing again, babe?
Just a couple times. So anyway, so he's like, we're going to call and cancel your parents. I'm like, we can't cancel my parents. They would just die. They'd be so mad. I couldn't do that. My mom would cook black-eyed peas and collard greens. They expect you to come. So I went over there. My parents were so mad at me. They were so mad at me for being in that. And I don't blame them. My mother even took me out to lunch later and had a talk with me about what she perceived to be my drinking problem.
And wasn't one of your dad's quotes to you?
Don't bust everything.
What?
I've told enough.
You don't want me to tell?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever you think, honey.
Kelly.
Oh,
I could see the disappointment in that man's eyes.
Oh no, I didn't know I told you that. Now he knows I told you that.
You just had a good time the night before,
bad. And Alan was so sweet. You never made me feel bad about it until you just retold it on the podcast.
Well, it's a funny story now, but hey, we've all been there. The moral to the story is
pace yourself.
Pace yourself, but come to our party. Or Kelly's party, because this is going to be a party. I'm telling you.
You never expect that of me, would you? Being that kind of party girl.
Oh no, I've seen
but
it.
You wouldn't
it's
have
very
expected
consistent.
that.
It's been very consistent.
I like to dance
in the time that I've known you. And hey,
but I'm gonna tell you what I'm not.
I know your bit when it comes to
partying. You know my bit,
but
I'll tell you what I'm not drinking this New Year's Eve is sweet tea vodka. That's what messed me up. Because you can't tell you're getting drunk with sweet tea vodka.
If you ever hear Kelly say, this drink, there's no alcohol in this. It's just not strong. Cut her off. Because she can have 3 drinks, and then that 4th one, it's like, well, there's no alcohol in this. Well, you've just had 3 in the last 15 minutes.
Oh, it's not that bad.
So
not that bad.
Let's just pace ourselves.
All right, honey. I'm going to pace myself this New Year's Eve.
All right, babe. How are we
and
doing?
hopefully we'll have a fun person winning a sandwich and some Lovin's Instagram contest, because we want to party with fun people. And if you don't win, buy tickets. It's really easy. I'm going to post the link on my social media page and on a Sandwich and Some Lovin's social media. You post it on yours. You will find the link to buy tickets. But we hope you win if you enter the contest, and we'll have that posted too.
And hey, even if you don't win, I mean, I know everyone who participates wants to win, but even if you don't win, you'll be part of the Sandwich and Some Lovin' family. You'll get all our content on our Instagram channel, and anytime anybody searches for that hashtag, they'll see your picture and a lot of other really fun pictures that have people, having fun with a sandwich.
Yeah.
So it'll be a lot of fun. We hope people have fun with it.
Yeah, we do. And we'll hopefully see you on New Year's Eve, and we'll hopefully see you next week. Next week is the podcast is going to be Thanksgiving, and it is going to come out on Thanksgiving Day. Thursday is the day for a Sandwich and Some Lovin's podcast, so we will have a special Thanksgiving edition. I am hoping, fingers crossed, that we might be able to get the kids involved a little bit and hear what they're thankful for. I mean, that's kind of cliche to do that on Thanksgiving, but it'd be really kind of fun to hear what the kids have to say and get their perspective on that. And talk about our first Thanksgiving that we're hosting for 20 people at Evans Estate.
We may talk about what we're thankful for.
We may get around to that.
We may talk about our favorite Thanksgiving traditions and foods and just
Thanksgiving disaster stories. A lot to cover with Thanksgiving, but the first one we're hosting, a few things I need to take care of between now and then. We have to buy the turkeys. Alan is deep frying it. Deep frying? You have to buy the fryer. You're gonna do that.
I'm gonna fry a turkey.
And Alan really wants me. I've never in all my years, I've never made a turkey, and you really want me to do that this year.
Well, you're gonna have your mom and my mom helping.
Advising, yeah. But I'm going to do that. So we got to do that. And I got to get the turkey. I mean, the ham. So I got a lot to do.
It's a lot of meat.
A lot of meat. We're meat eaters, people.
Ooh.
So anyway, that's what we're doing. We'll talk about that on our next week episode, the Thanksgiving edition of A Sandwich from Lovin'. But you know what? It's not Thanksgiving yet, but we're very thankful for you. And thank you for listening.
We are very thankful.
Being part of the 1 million plus listens at this point now.
I mean, we've said that a few times. We're excited about it.
We're very excited.
And that's a big deal. And, I know people who listen, they tell friends and family. People see that you're listening, so they go out there and listen. So we really do appreciate it.
And we see your messages and stuff. One lady said she hadn't had a chance to listen to any of the podcasts, but she was going on a vacation to Mexico, and she downloaded all of them, and she was going to listen on her vacation.
There was a gal at the 5K last night. She came up to us and she goes, I download all y'all's podcasts. I put them on my iPod or my phone, and that's how I train.
Yeah.
Every time I run, I listen to a podcast.
It means a lot to us.
That's really cool, and we
because we're
really
just talking to
appreciate
each
it.
other. Otherwise, if y'all weren't listening, we'd just be talking to each other.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what it sounds like when Kelly and I are just here talking, but there's probably a little more bickering.
We didn't really bicker, did we, this time?
No. Like when we're here by ourselves. Like,
I thought you meant during the podcast.
No. When we're here by ourselves.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
No, there's not.
Oh. Right. Kelly did blow up today. She blew up.
Like I said earlier, I came home to two cranky people.
I wasn't
cranky 11-year-old and a cranky
cranky
husband. And I was fine until I finally snapped, and then suddenly everybody's like, what?
I wasn't cranky. I
Okay, Alan.
I was 50 minutes in the car. When I got home, I just needed a minute to just kind of decompress.
All right. Then I misread the situation. All right. But I love you.
Well, I love you too.
I love you very much.
I love you desperately.
And I love doing the podcast with you. And here's to 1 million more listens, babe. Clink champagne glasses.
Okay.
Do it close to the microphone for the sound effect. There we go.
All right.
All right. That was another edition of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Thank you so much for listening.
And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.
Bye. Gotta get that in.